So here comes the best part of the program. JBL has showed up in his limousine with his horns and his license plate, and out he comes to the ring, and he gets a big response because, you know, he's a Hall of Famer and blah, blah, blah.
Whose suit was he wearing?
I think it must have been Kurgan's suit that Howard Brody had cleaned and forgot to return to him. I don't know what, maybe something needed to be altered and they mixed some, I don't know what happened there. Because JBL's a successful guy and he doesn't have to work another day in his life. He's got plenty of money. He can afford a custom tailored suit. This wasn't it. Maybe since he's been a wrestling gimmick that he's just been working out or something. And he's lost weight and you know, he just looked a little, whatever the case. Anyway.
Some people thought he may have become a big fan of the Talking Heads.
Stop making sense. Anyway, so this, again, he acknowledged the people's cheers and etc., and then went right into the best heel promo, the most natural. He's got the personality, the delivery, the material. It was all off top of his head because he buried Oklahoma and praised Texas. Like, if you know anybody from Oklahoma and Texas, that's all they do. The Briscoes and the Funks, get them in the same room, or fucking JR and goddamn anybody. And this was fucking brilliant. He looks like, except for the suit, he looks like a star. He comes off like he's a great personality. And then he makes a big announcement. He has brought a superstar to Raw, and here comes Baron Corbin. And I'm, what in the... JBL is a great promo, but can even he get Baron Corbin over? But it's not Happy Corbin anymore. They're trying. It's Baron Corbin. And we've got to figure out, were we even watching? We were watching the show right as they were turning him into homeless Corbin, and then he became Happy Corbin. But did we ever just actually see a Baron? And before that, he was the Possum King.
That's
King
right.
Corbin.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Have we ever just seen Baron Corbin try to be serious?
I've seen him as Baron Corbin going back to NXT. I don't know how much of that you would have seen.
Well, anyway.
Because originally he was a serious guy. You know, originally he was, you know, because he's a tall guy. They kind of made him a killer in NXT. And then Vince got a hold of him.
And his gear still looks horrendous. I don't know what the fuck, because he's so hairless. He looks like some kind of mole creature that lives underground and has no hair. And it just, I don't know, but his gear looks horrendous, which accentuates the paleness and lack of features he has. There's no, I don't know. He seems to have lost weight. He's trying to get in better shape, maybe. His work, some of it looked okay. He did a head palm shoot off. But he threw a nice punch. I don't know. His physical appearance to me is odd and off-putting. I don't know how to explain it. But it was a long match with Dolph Ziggler that he won, and kind of flat with his finish. But the best thing was JBL's color. At one point, the new announcer, Kevin Patrick, the fellow from Ireland or Scotland or somewhere over there.
He's very nice.
He's very, very, very chipper chap.
Corey Graves is all like this, and the other guy just wants to tell you what's going on.
And Bradshaw said, Kevin, I don't know who hired you, but it's like losing 5 good men. Oh, fuck, that was great.
That's a good line.
And then, you know, when they started talking about, well, so-and-so has the experience and he did this and that, and it's like, I've been waiting for somebody to say this, and Bradshaw did. When these guys brag about, well, I've been in the independents for 10 or 15 years. He said, yeah, you spent 10 years in the independents. You were stuck in the minor leagues. You're playing single A ball. What the hell? That's not something to brag about. Anyway, By the time this match was over, we were an hour and 40 minutes into this television program. And then, remember AJ Styles had challenged Dominic Mysterio. So now here comes AJ Styles and Gallows and Anderson and Dominic and Rhea and Priest and Balor. The same group of visitors that we spent the first half hour of the program with have come back. That's like you spend the evening with the next door neighbors. They leave. You're just tidying up and getting ready to take your pants off and sit in your underwear and put your hand down your crotch, and they're knocking on the door to come back in and visit some more.
This was the part of the show that drove me off. I didn't come back after this segment.
I'll say this. The Judgment Day looks great together. They need somebody interesting to work with now. And finally, Dominic won this match. They had and Dominic he doesn't suck. He'd be upper echelon in AEW. Physically, he doesn't suck. We've mentioned he looked a little childish, and they're trying to age him a little bit. I bet Rio make him grow up real fast. But finally, Dominic won with a roll-up after the other guys had gotten an argument on the floor. Rhea grabs AJ's leg. He turns around and looks at her, and Dominic rolls him up 1, 2, 3. So that was kind of flattered and a plate full of piss, but got the point across.